All right, so back out here last night. Got real dark at the end, but we did get those last ones put on. As you can see, gotta put a chalk line there, and then that whole line right here is actually overhanging as well, so I gotta chalk line that. So I'm gonna put a chalk line there, cut that off, clean it up, and then after that it's time to start building walls. So gonna work on that today, and hopefully they can start working on this front one first. Pretty simple, there's only one door in it, so I'm gonna end up framing this one up first, and honestly that'll probably be all that I get to today, because that's gonna take some time. So I'm gonna set up the miter box and get started. All right, so I mapped out part of this wall on what I want to do. Well, I mapped out the whole wall more or less, because I'm going to have a door in the middle of it. So here you can see made my X's, my lines where I want my studs to go, coming out to the edge of the door here where I want my kinger, where I'm going to end my section, because I'm making smaller sections. It's only me lifting these up, so can't make them too heavy. And my jacks, middle of my door, marked the jack kinger as well. And then I'm going to pre-build here, make my cuts, pre-build, stand up, and then I'm going to put up this side, and then I'm going to attach in the sill that runs on the top and put in my headers. So So if you're ever working with Amish cut lumber, just a heads up, you'll see here, I'm just marking all these to make a clean edge, and I just nip off the ends. So you will spend a lot more time on framing and stuff like that, because you got to do at least one extra cut on every single board, because none of it comes with that perfect 90 like your English cut wood over there, your nominal wood. So something to think about. You will save a lot of money, but you're gonna have to sacrifice some extra time in order to save those bucks. don't have a ladder with me, so bear with me. Well, unfortunately, this weather's only getting crummier, so gonna pack it up. But as you can see, our first wall, at least framed. Yeah, I was actually wrong on my math, but I had just enough to fit the full 10, which is nice. Didn't have to rip it down, but it's there, hand plumb. So I left the tops open up there, so that way when I build these walls, I can then have that top sill plate run across and tie these walls together. I'll do the same on the one down there, but it's coming together. Actually seeing some progress. We'll have a Shedition out here in no time. So all right, well, it's cold, not raining right now, but been doing a lot of raining lately. So out here there's a break in the rain, and I'm gonna try and get this wall up. So as you see, got a little bit farther, got up to this framed out area. So we're not actually putting a door in here, we're actually gonna end up connecting that up to the camper. It'll be like a little hallway, stairway kind of area going on. And that's what we'll tie them together. But measuring out, and I'm gonna start building out this wall. Hopefully get that done today. Maybe start on the far wall, depending. My dad's coming out here too, so we'll see how far we actually get, but gonna get started. All right, to give you guys an idea of how I'm framing this out, I'm building what's called a true 8-foot wall. So all these studs that I'm cutting, I'm actually cutting less than 8 foot. What I'm doing is calculating what the sill plates plus these studs together will then equal 8 foot, so that way down the road when I go to slap up the drywall, I'm just going to take a 4x8 sheet, slap it up, screw it in, slap it up, screw it in. I'm going to be able to do that all the way around, and it'll go much faster, and it'll create much better seams. So I'll have those beveled edges on the drywall, so when I go to actually finish it and make it look nice, it'll be a lot easier that way. So just to give you an idea, that's what I'm doing and how I'm cutting it, so that way down the road when I go to finish it, it's going to be a lot easier. All right, so we're gonna get a little bold here, and we're gonna do this back wall as one. It's gonna be heavy, but by the time, before I'm done finishing like building it and setting it up, my dad should be here. So I have another person who can help lift. I'm feeling confident, but we got it all mapped out here for the studs and for the 2 windows. So here, this is gonna be my 2x4 wall in the middle. So I'm gonna have a stud and a stud, so that way for my drywall I'm good to go on each side. Got each window centered and mapped out. So now it's just gonna be cutting all these, getting the wall put together, and then we'll be good to go to try and lift her up and get it in place. So time for cutting. One, two, three. Up. Yep. Right. One, two, three.
Yeah, I don't think we really need to count that one out.
Well, got 4 walls up. Got them done. So they're up. Still gotta put in my jacks, my headers and everything for the 3 windows, but that space is open. Gotta open up here, and that piece actually isn't in either. So we're gonna tie in. There's gonna be 2 rooms back here. So that wall is gonna come out like this and tee off here. And we're gonna tie that in with the top sill onto each side and help strengthen it up as well. So that'll keep everything all tied together and look nice. But pretty much done for today, so until next time. All right, so the rain didn't come quite yet, so bam, tossed up the inside walls, 2x4. We tied them in, so that way it helps make everything more sturdy. Everything rocks together now, at least. So sturdier, feel a little bit better about that. And now I can wait until I get out here again, because might not make it out tomorrow or the next day, but we'll figure it out. Come out here and start framing out, like I was saying, these windows. So good weekend, but till I get out here next time.